guys, welcome back. Sorry, Crystal and Filtered here. I'll be right back. Just a minute. When you get on, just put I'm here in the chat. Okay, I'll be right back. Log out of there and log back in. Like exit out. You might have gotten on before I went live. Like I just went on and I couldn't find it because I was already on it. So I had to X out, go back on it, and then it's live. Click on the live one. Okay, I'm finally here. Let me spray some sage. Okay. Sorry about that. Wait. It's super hot in this house, so excuse what I'm wearing. All right, I got it. Thank you so much. Okay, so Mark and your mom is watching. Oh, I might need my cards. That my cards and my pendulum. I might need those. Oh my God, I'm trying on air. Okay. Sorry, I just turned on my AC because it is just so hot and I have to keep the fan off because the fan is super loud. Okay, so for anybody coming in, my prices, this is actually old, but I didn't have time to write it. So anybody new coming in, you could do a pendulum question for $5. Yes or no questions are 5 minutes in time, a yes or no pendulum with 5 cards to give some detail. A regular question is the in-depth question, which is 20, and then I have an extended in-depth, which is 30. So it all goes by timing, people. Anybody coming in and watching this later. All right, KB Boxing. All right, got you. You're both here. Okay, perfect. Let me do my little prayer. Give me 1 second. Dear God, dear Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, the Holy Spirit, Daddy, I love you. Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, my angels, and everyone else I know and love. Come into these 2 questions. YouTube brings for Evie. All right, and anybody else who comes in and gets questions, we'll do it from there. Okay, if anybody does not know what Palo Santo is, that is this. I use this most of the time. Such a good smell. But white sage is awesome. If you want to sage like your home, then you're going to want a bundle of white sage. This is not going to do the trick. This is just, I mean, you can, it's wood, so you can sit there and like torch it to where it's going to give you some of the process. But if you're going to sage your home or even sage your body, you want to do a bundle of white sage. Okay, so thank you for everybody who comes on tonight. Welcome back. You're very welcome. I just saw your text. Okay, so Evie, let me look at your questions. We'll do your first question first. Okay. So Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading these 2 questions for Evie. This is Marissa's mom. Okay, so the first question you want to ask is, you want to know about the Amber Angie. What is she up to lately concerning you? And if she's still going to her person. All right, let's figure this out. I feel like she's a person of pattern. And so do I think that she's still going? Yes. Well, let's find out. You know what I think Spirit is saying to me right now? Is that, like, does she just go to this person to speak about you? Or is she out there? Not that we need to spend time on what else she asks, but I kind of want to see if it's specifically only about you or if there's like other people and other situations that she's asking about, because that would give us some sort of indication of like a level 1 to 10 of like how obsessed she is about you, if that makes sense. Okay. And you can always write in the chat if you want to agree with me or say something. When I do my readings, if I am connecting very strongly, which I have been, we got a lot done. I thought it was really good. So I'm still in that uh, connection with spirit. So let's see. All right, so in order to find out what Angie is doing, thinking, we need to bring her energy in. So we're gonna bring you in, Evie. We're gonna bring Angie in, and we're gonna find out before I start the clock one more time. The question, Jeremiah, is Evie wants to know about the neighbor Angie. What is she up to lately concerning Evie, and is she still going to her person? All right, so let's set the timer for 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Your reading is officially starting. Hi, Real. How are you doing? Real, you could say hey to K Boxing. I don't think he would mind if I said who he was related to, because Real has been around and knows who that is for a long, long time. He was first, actually. How are you doing? I'm doing 2 questions right now. But if you want to get a question, send one in. I would love to read for you today. All right, here we go. Let's talk to Angie. So I'm gonna have Jeremiah kind of like right here, but I'm gonna really kind of try to see through Angie what no, just from my channel. K Boxing, can I say who you're related to? It's funny it came out. He's gonna know. Look, I'm gonna give you one clue, Real. I don't think K Boxing would mind. But this is, you're gonna know because I was referred to this person as this, the death card. Okay, so here we go. What's going on, Angie, as it pertains to Evie? What is going on with you? What is on your mind? Are you still going to your person to get clarity? Or Courtney? Who the hell is Courtney? Not from Kyle, no, just from here. I don't know. K Boxing isn't writing back. K Boxing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so she's definitely going to the person still. The Queen of Wands is definitely her person. You said, so I need you to write K Boxing. I need you to let me know. I wonder if you're texting. No, you're not. Okay. I'm wondering if Evie, you said that she goes to the person, right? What the hell? Something about being stuck in her marriage and that she's trying to make it look okay. You're texting me, but you're not writing in the chat. Write in the chat, honey. Okay, so Evie, there's something to do with, okay, you said yes. So, okay, so that makes sense. With the Wheel of Fortune, she is still traveling to see this person. I remember you saying something like she doesn't do it over the phone. We see her leave. So I'm trying to, which would make sense. He's the chariot. So if she does, if this person is in person, I'm sure that she could do it by phone, but like being in front of somebody, I think is more exciting. And for somebody like Angie, who is all about the drama, I think that she would like to be in front of the person. We have the Ten of Swords to the Judgment. So I really want to look into this because the Ten of Swords would be an ending, a decision to end. When we're talking about you, right? So I want to know, I want to look into this. Is this her saying she's given up on you? Let's see. I don't really think so, but what have you given up on? The thought of you guys becoming friends again. And she's really upset about it. Okay. So yeah, that is what it is. It looks like she has a new friend. Okay. Because this would make sense. This is that she finally like gave in to the fact that you don't want nothing to do with her. She made a decision that like if it's over, if you have made it very clear that you want nothing to do with her, then she needs to move on. The Six of Swords talks about walking away from what no longer serves you. It does show the new friend went over to her house today. Okay, so this, I'm glad you said that. It makes more sense. So the Three of Cups is like, okay, I might have like had to almost like a funeral, like have a funeral to herself and her, like to herself. She's actually a neighbor. Okay. Wow. Want to see how she got her claws in that girl. So if she has this new friend, which would make sense with the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is friendship and hanging out and this, the nuance of it, right? Like the newness, the like she's getting excited, but she talks to that new friend about you. She talks about how she wishes that you guys could have one more talk, that she misses your friendship. So not only is she going to her reader about you, but she's going to her new friend slash neighbor and talking about your shit. Yeah, it's like, and the reason she has a new friend is that she's like, look, I'm locked in with my husband, so I can't cheat. Okay, if I cheat, I lose. I lose money. I lose a house. I have to give half of everything. So this now makes more sense. You letting me know that it's always good to give a little piece of the puzzle to make all of the puzzle fit and make sense. So she's telling this new friend that she feels trapped in her marriage and that the only reason she stays is the strength card to the Six of Cups. That means she doesn't want to deal with a divorce. She doesn't want to go through with it and she doesn't want to lose anything. So she makes her marriage look like it's in her mind, she thinks that you guys watching them think that they are a very loving, thank you, couple. But you can see through that and you can see that it's all a facade. It's all a mirage. Okay. And that, whoa, these cards are crazy. If she, I know like this isn't what you asked, but it's what's coming out. So it looks like she, wow, somebody cheated in this relationship. Somebody in the past cheated. I don't know if it was her or if it was him. Somebody cheated. They decided, hush, hush, like we'll move forward with it. But really, she's telling people, oh, feel sorry for me. Shut up. The fact that you just said it was her, I kept feeling it was her too. And I was like, but I didn't want to say that without 100% facts, like feeling it. Um, wow. She said, okay, makes sense. So once her husband decided to forgive her, she's like, I can never leave him now, and I can never cheat on him again. So what she's doing is she's latching on to you, not now, but before. She's latching on to the next door neighbors during the holiday that the husbands wanted to fight each other and then they were like hanging out. Now she's friends with another neighbor. She's latching on. So, what I want you to get out of this question, because we have 4 seconds left, is that she, I want you to, I don't know if I could either finish what I'm saying and we're good and we go on to the next question, or you could pay for more time. It's up to you. So make that decision. I'm gonna finish what I was saying. I feel like we just got like right when we got good information, it time's up. Damn it. But if you want to extend it, let me know. Okay, so she can't cheat on him again, or he'll divorce her. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll text you. Ah, I don't know how I just did that. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. I'll finish what I was saying and then I'll start the time. Um, so she's like living in this loveless marriage. She feels trapped in this marriage. She feels like if she leaves him, she's going to lose half of everything, and she's not willing to do that. So, what she's trying to do in your face is that she thinks you guys are watching, and she wants you guys to think that they're so happy and so in love when I can hear you saying the word bullshit. Like, I can literally hear Evie saying bullshit. um, that it's completely BS. And it's she might be tricking him, but honestly, I think he's smarter than that. Um, my mom just texted me. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay, I won't start the time until I finish this up. So it shows that she's like holding on to her money with all of her might. She is not going to allow him out of her sight because here's what she's going through. This is one of the topics that she's bringing up in talking with the new friend, the neighbor, and also with her person. Okay? She's saying I won't cheat because he then can divorce me. But I'm going to hold on to him, make sure I know where he's at all times, because if he cheats on me and leaves me, he's still going to get half of everything. So she has a huge fear that he will end up walking away from her in the end. So this is why she is so controlling and needs to be in everybody's business. And ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna start the extra time. Thank you for sending that. Okay, let's see. So let me ask you this. With the extra time, do you want to know from what you heard me say, do you want to know more of what is she saying about you? Like, let's fixate on that. Yes? I'm kind of like reading your energy. But I will say that the best thing that can happen is her, well, that's what she wanted from me. Yes, okay. Got it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to text my mom real quick. What's the estimated time tomorrow? Okay. So let's go straight into only what she is talking about you, Evie. All right, let's go. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, you guys can add in. You could show me any kind of information when she is talking either to the friend, the person she goes to, because the answer is yes. She is still seeing that person for sure. That is definitely clarified and validated. What does she bring up when she brings up Evie? Evie and her family. And maybe has she done any spells? Okay, let's see. Okay, what is it that you are focused on when you talk about Evie? What are you focused on? Okay. What the hell? Okay, so they show me something about dogs. Do they have dogs? You guys have dogs. They have dogs, right? Something about they're showing me cameras, their home cameras, keeping tabs on you, trying to learn your pattern, what time you run errands, how long you're gone, who you go with. Um, but the things that she's saying, what she's basically asking the person to do a spell without saying the word spell. She's saying, I want to break up that family. I want to break up that marriage. I want to break up that family. I want their, oh, she's very evil. This woman is evil. She's saying, I want to ruin their picture perfect family. What does it be? Exactly. I want to ruin, what did I just say? I want to ruin their picture perfect family. Like I want there to be a rift between her daughter and her, and then separately her husband and her. She's not bringing you up, Mark. Not gonna happen. She can keep dreaming. Right. Did she ask for a spell? Show me what she asked for. Okay, so let's not forget you're a Scorpio as well, right? So here's you. The Scorpio represents two things: death and transformation. She wants, so she's going to her person as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, the main word to sum the Queen of Swords up is a bitch. And the swords are um the swords are communication, okay? Harsh communication if it's a queen. And that comes with the Knight of Swords, which is like rapid, coming in rapidly with something to say to you or about you to the person. Because she's talking about you, the Scorpio. She's the Queen of Swords, and she's wanting something to happen quickly. What is she trying to happen quickly? Exactly what I said, the Tower. She wants there to be, she's requesting those two things: a rift between you and your daughter, and a rift between you and your husband. That's all the time, but I'm going to go a little bit over. Okay, so the person, though, is not telling her what she wants to hear, finally. She's saying they're protected by God and they are united as a family, and it's not going to happen. So, at least I have to say, how's the phone? I love it, real. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Um, So it's like finally, the woman that she goes to is saying, you can't have this. You can't have that. It's going against what is happening in their. This is the 3D. So in their higher selves, and the angels and their belief in God is protecting them. They are a tight knit family. There's nothing I can do to make this family blow up like the Tower. Tower is a huge breakup. It's a huge burning of the Tower. And these two cards are like the best I could pick. The High Priestess is that you have a psychic, me, and you go to another psychic. So you have two psychics that you go to that are on your side protecting you. And then you also um, have God and everybody you believe in. And then the Ten of Pentacles is that on a 1 to 10, we love you too. Oh, I love you. On a scale of 1 to 10, your family is at a level 10 important to you. So there's nothing that this woman can do. She could try to do a spell, but she's telling Angie, I'm not going to do one. I'm not going to. I'll do a spell like if you had an ex that you want back and like we want to bring them back. But I'm not going to do a spell that tears a family apart. That's too, even though she's willing to do a lot and say a lot and lie a lot to her, she's not willing to do something she knows she can't. She can't do it. You're protected too much. I'm going to pull two more cards. So I think maybe I'll ask, how did Angie feel hearing that? I'm just going to go extra on this one because the next one, I don't think it's going to take the full amount. So I'm just going to go a little extra on this one. Okay, what is this? Okay, she's saying that okay, so the woman that she sees is telling her, you need I think that this is what led her to having or meeting a new neighbor friend, okay? I think that the person said, you need to give this a break. You need to take now my timeline for the Four of Swords is 0 to 4 weeks. Like you need to take a break. You need to walk away and abandon this thought process. Um and the moon, like there are things that are going on in her relationship that she is lying about. So she all of a sudden has this new friend, and guess what? That new friend does not expect that that woman is coming in with an agenda. Angie is coming in with an agenda to that friendship and has the devil motives. She's acting like, oh my God, I have this new friend. I'm so happy. But really, her motives are so toxic. And the last thing she's showing me is that at the end of the day, you're always in the back of her brain. You're always on her mind. I hate to say that. And she thinks that if she can okay, so what she's going to do is she's going to say, "Hey, how about we start walking?" She's going to say or if this already happened, let me know. She's going to bring up exercise. They're showing me the word exercise. They're showing me them walking around the block so that you see them purposely. She doesn't really want to walk. She doesn't even really want to hang out. Everyone walks down our street. Have they? If they haven't done it, it's going to happen because Angie has a way with getting what she wants. Okay, then let me know when it happens, okay? Because for me to have a vision, that means that it's going to happen. I've never had a vision that didn't happen. Um and they're just going to be walking like regular, but she's going to be very like like, "Oh my god." We're like laughing and we're like I don't think that the neighbor is in on any of this stuff. I want you to know that. Like, that would have to be a different question. But I am feeling not bad vibes from the other person against you. But it depends on how long they've been hanging out because it's like she knows she plots, she plans. She's a magician. She she gets an idea in her head and she goes, "Okay, that will happen, but this has to happen first. We have to become better friends. We have to start talking every day. We have to start blah blah blah." Then I'm going to say, "Hey, how about we walk every day at 10 a.m. or whatever." Anytime that she thinks, because she watches your pattern. So anytime that she thinks you might be leaving or home, it's mostly she wants you to be home. She doesn't want to like she doesn't need it to be like you're walking out to your car and you run into them. She's not gifted in that way. Oh no, no, there's Marissa. Oh yeah. Are you home now, Marissa? Okay, we're gonna start your second question. It's okay, I'm online. You're home, honey? We leave at all times. Exactly. Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do your second question now. I don't Marissa, let me know if you're gonna do questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna get off afterwards unless real. Are you doing question? Real, real, real. Okay. Let me do your mom's question. Okay, I'm gonna do your mom's question, and then we'll talk. I'm gonna do your mom's question. Okay, so I'm gonna do mom's question, then I'm gonna do real, and then I'm gonna do Marissa. Is that okay? Are we good on that? Because Marissa probably wants to like change her clothes or something. Sound good, guys? Okay, I'm gonna go to your second question. Tell me a little bit more about this question. There's a next door neighbor that burned your grass. Is he going to leave anytime soon? His name is Ryan. Give me a little bit more information, please. Is he the guy that was just staying with people there, or does he permanently live there? Ryan. All right, I'm going to start time because I want to be off in an hour. So I'm going to do this one, take a quick break, do real, and then Marissa, and then done. Here it is. Okay. 1 second. Okay, second question is about the next door neighbor that's burned our grass. Is he gonna leave anytime soon? His name is Ryan. So put on the chat, give me a little bit of information. He's very OCD with the grass. Does he live there? How old is he? Is he a permanent fixture of this home? All right, I'm starting the time now so that I don't get behind. This is 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, I'll need a little bit more information because it's not going to take 10 minutes to answer that. Okay, Ryan. Bring Ryan in. Leave Angie, get Angie out, get the other neighbor out, and get the person that Angie goes to out. Bring in Ryan, the next door neighbor who burned their grass. Is he going to leave soon? He's very OCD about the grass. Okay, Ryan, are you planning to leave? I think they're moving, like meaning moving. Are you planning to move soon? What is your deal? He lives there, 34 years old, very asshole when we're outside. He's an asshole when you guys are outside. Okay. Is he the son of somebody? Is he just a man with a wife and kids? Like, tell me something about him. Okay, what is up with this guy, Ryan? Yeah, so he's coming out as a magician, which is going to be like a type A personality. A personality that he is a planner. He's diligent. Can't stand by the grass. He is married. Okay, got it. Married. Okay, Ryan, what is your plan? Okay, so it does show he's not very happy in that marriage. Probably because he's the jerk. It looks like does his wife work? Parents pay for everything. Oh, wow. And he wasn't like neighborly. When you guys first moved in, he wasn't neighborly. Nope. Does the wife work? You said no. Parents pay for everything. The wife does not work. so hot in here. I mean, they obviously pay for a pretty nice place. Um, if the parents are fronting the bills, she doesn't work. Okay. I'm trying to figure out who the Nine of Pentacles is. Because the Nine of Pentacles to me is usually. Oh, okay. See, he feels stuck too in this marriage. He feels stuck. She feels stuck. He's in the Navy. Ooh. He's in the Navy. Has he left at all? You're going to see that this is a marriage that will crumble. So, did they just get married? This is a marriage that will crumble. He needs therapy really, really bad. They just had a kid. The marriage is not very good. Okay, what is the Eight of Swords here for? What is the Eight of Swords here? Yeah, they're not sure. They're not. I feel like they got married prematurely and now they both kind of aren't the happiest. Let's say that. Like they're doing it, they're married and they have the kid and he's in the Navy and she doesn't work and like if you looked at them from like the outside and you didn't know that he was an asshole and was obsessed with the grass and all of that crap, you would look like, oh, what a cute young couple, but eh, yeah, the fact that if you're saying he hardly works, he goes to work. What? He hardly goes to work either. That is the problem in their marriage. That is the problem in their marriage because she's not respecting him and he's not respecting her. He's not that good with the baby. She is. This marriage will divorce. So when you're asking long term, like, will they leave? Yes, because his parents or her parents pay for everything. Do you know? Whoever's parents pay for everything will pay for their divorce and then they'll both move. Will it be soon? No. Will it be in the next couple of years? Possibly, yeah. Um, if you're looking for them to leave anytime soon, no. But eventually they will separate, they will get a divorce, and they will both move. They were supposed to move in March. Really? Why? If the parents are paying for everything, why are they going to move out of a really nice, what seems like to me, when I picture it, a really nice neighborhood, really nice houses? Sorry, supposed to move in March, I meant. What do you mean? They were supposed to move into the house or move away? The only reason they'll move away is if he gets stationed somewhere else while they're still together. Like, I could show you the cards, but, well, he was waiting on a job in North Carolina. Okay, so if he leaves for work, whether it's the military or a different job, that would be a sooner departure. That is true. So let me show you the cards. So the magician, he's type A, he's a planner, but he feels very stuck. Okay. He is not the type of guy that adapted to being a dad easily. He's like, there's crying and naps and the baby's, you know, messing up his sleep, and she's more of like a confident person. It shows definitely that they are married, that they're trying to make it work, that there is travel in the future. They were disappointed because they were supposed to move. So they did get disappointed. Now they're looking at other options. So the fact is, if something good comes along where he's because what she's wanting, the wife, she's wanting him to work, get out of the house. Let me be a stay at home mom. I love it. I love my baby. I love being at home. I don't care how hard it is. I just want you out paying the bills. And so if he continues to pursue looking for jobs that he would like, uh, then they will move. It does say that they will come, there will be a question of should we move? What's our answer? So they are going to kind of go like this. They're going to say, well, if we could stay, right? Our parents pay for everything, but she's sick of him being at the house because he doesn't have a good attitude. So if you think about how much he's an asshole to you guys, think about how much of an asshole he is to her. Can you tell me what she looks like? Hold on, don't say it yet. Oh, 21 cents. 21 cents. 21 seconds. Never mind. What color hair does she have? No, but it is. I was going. Okay, I'm sorry, but like, I congratulate myself when I'm fucking right. And it pisses me off when I don't just say it. I saw a blonde girl. Okay, I saw a blonde girl. I'm not lying. I swear on my three children, I should not say that. But I should have just said it. I was about to say, hold on, let me write it down so that when you wrote it, I could be like that. And I didn't do it. But that just makes me feel really good about myself because I'm fucking always right. Okay, anyways, it does look like he's going to get a good offer. The Six of Pentacles, time ran out at the perfect timing because that was the end. We did a lot of cards. But this does show that if that he is going to get an offer and the offer is going to be a game changer. It in North Carolina is gorgeous. Thank you. I'm like, damn it, I should have said it because I saw a blonde girl with a baby on her hip. And he's just their relationship. If they don't get divorced, it's because he takes, thank you, he takes a job somewhere else. He gets out of the house. He stops being the asshole he is. And they can mend things, but they will not mend things staying in the house that they are in next door to you. So you have two huge opportunities for these people to move. If they get divorced, it wouldn't be for a couple of years. If, yeah, see, she can't stand that because he gets aggravated by the baby, feeding the baby. I mean, he's not a horrible person or like he's not beating them, you know what I mean? But like it's like it stresses her out and she loves this baby. She loves this child and she's just like, I don't know where your head is that you can't get it together and just be a good dad, you know? So when she thought he was a good husband, being in the army and all of that or the military. But once they had the child, it was like he changed. And so
him burning your grass and shit and being all like OCD about the grass. Like, could you imagine how he is to her inside that house? So it is erupting. So it will make you feel better that there are two opportunities for them to move. The quickest will be if he gets this offer. Because if he gets this offer, they together get to decide, and she's going to say, hell yes, let's go. I'm going to be a stay at home mom. You're going to work, and we're going to be good. And then if they get divorced over there, who cares? But if he does not want to work and he's this little dumb Fuck who is not willing to like work to provide for his family, that would be the only reason why they would stay. And then you would have to wait for them to separate because neither one would stay in the house. They would get rid of the house. So there's two opportunities, but I do think that he'll take this offer. If he wants to stay with her and not pay child support, you know the saying, it's cheaper to keep her. All right. Okay. Thank you, Evie. That was a great fun. And that was an hour. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. Real, are you here? If you are, please send me your question and your payment. And then Marissa, be ready to go right afterwards. So Marissa will be about 15 minutes from right now. I'll be back in 5. We'll do Real's question. All right. Thank you, guys. Today's a good day, huh? Today's a good day. Should have said blonde I saw. I'll be right back. 1 minute, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Real, are you here? Oh, I gotta breathe, just breathe. Let's see. Okay, he needs 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce I have 2 cats. I have 2 cats now. Can you believe that? I'm so lying. I don't have real cats, but I have fake cats. Look at this. I'm such a dork. This is why my daughter gave me permission to be as embarrassing as I want, to start making whatever kind of videos I want. First, it's going to be about Boston Rob. But anyways, these are my 2 cats. This is a big cat, very heavy. But isn't she cute? Her name is Midnight. And then I got a baby cat. And her name does not look like a snout. Like, it doesn't look like a cat. It looks like a weird snout. But anyways, her name is Moonlight. So it's Midnight and Moonlight. Isn't that cute? Okay, I got Marissa's. We're waiting on Andrew. Andrew has one question and then we'll do Marissa. Let me ask him if he wants you to go first. Marissa, are you here? You have 2 questions, so he might not. He might want to go soon. There's my girl. There's my girl. Can you do me a favor? Can you post in all caps, no more questions for the night? So I could pin it. I'm going to do Andrew and then you. And then you could send me your questions unless they're the regular ones. Okay. You know this whole like new way of kids. How do your fingers not hurt? You did? Yep, I got it. Okay, are you ready, real? How do you guys do? Is it this? It's not this. Because this is easy. So it can't be this. Okay, I'm going to do real first and then go into your 2 questions and close out for the night. Let me pin this. All right, real. I'm ready for you. You already sent me your question and your payment. So just let me know you're ready to go and I'll start. But like, how do they do it? They do it in this weird, that's what they do. It's like how? I don't like, I can't figure this. Look at how little mine looks. I'm like, why are you doing all this to your wrist and your fingers? It's okay, bro. When you could just do this, I don't get it. Please let me understand the hype of like twisting your freaking fingers. That doesn't even look like a heart. I can't do it. Look how easy that is. But anyways, the funniest question on earth was my daughter sending me a text saying, Mom, you watch reality TV, right? Yes. Like everything, right? Like, yes. The Traitors, number 1 show ever. And she's like, so you know who like Boston Rob is? She goes, it's been going around TikTok everywhere. It's viral, going all the way back to season 4 when he first appeared out of 6 times of being on Survivor. And she's like, he's so hot. So I went and watched a bunch of I just wrote his name and gosh darn, did I forget how damn cute he was. He's still hot. And he's got a dad bod, and he is still hot. And he was on Deal or No Deal Island, the new one, season 1, Traitors, season 3. And if y'all don't know what Traitors is and you don't watch it, please come to the real world. All right, here we go. It was just so funny. She was like, "You got it." Okay, Marissa, do you know a girl named Trisha? I think it's Payatas on TikTok. You need to watch her because my daughter thinks that I remind her. She reminds her of me. And so I'm like, she does really goofy videos. You ready for that? She's like, I'm giving you my permission. Oh, hold on. This damn cough. Hold on.
Sorry about that. I still have. Yes. Are you kidding? I've been sick for so long. And the cough, it's like, come on. All right, it's 7 o'clock. I was supposed to be out by now. Okay. No, but I'll check it out. Girl, The Traitors. There's only 3 seasons. You do not have to watch from season 1 to understand any of the other seasons. So if I were you, start at the one that's on right now, season 3. There's only been a handful of episodes. It's on Peacock. If you don't have Peacock, you're living underneath a rock. What is wrong with me tonight? Okay, here we go. I'm starting your question. Let me read it and then I'll start the time. Okay. Should I expect commitment from Lee in March? We plan on finally going out that month to a hotel to get a break from New Jersey. So, let me ask you a question. No, I don't deserve to know that answer. That's private. I'll kind of ask you in a roundabout way. Have you guys ever spent 24 hours together? That's it. Gotcha. You know what I'm getting at, but it's none of my business, so. But I'll tell you, if you have waited this long, like, I'm gonna bow frickin' down to you. And it better turn into forever. Because this has been going on for how long? Nearly a year, it's got to be. I'm like, bow down. Proud of you. All right. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into Andrews/Real's question, his reading. His question is, should he expect commitment from Lee? I hope so. So I laughed out loud. I stopped caring and became detached. Good for you. Because it's hard. So hard. I mean, I've been abstinent for 6 years, but I'm not dating anybody. It has to be hard for a man and actually like dating somebody. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Should you expect commitment from Lee in March? That's when you guys are going out that month to a hotel to get a break from New Jersey. Got it. Start the time. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in and help us with this answer. And Lee, please come in so that I can ask you directly. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff with Spirit really quick. Okay, the reason I did this is because when I asked the person
directly, I'll read what you said in a second. When I ask the person directly, I never know if I'm getting told the truth. So I ask them because there's certain people that I read for people that lie, and not in a bad way, but like maybe don't tell me the full truth. So I always get Jeremiah's answer because he knows the truth, right? So I'm going to pull some cards before I give any answer of whether this is a yes or no. But like, give me one more second just to ask one more question. Okay, so I have to look into it. I told her you have no idea how hard it is for me because my test levels are 3 times more. Wow, than the average man, and I'm on the pill for medical reasons. Yet I never asked anything from her sexually. I've been respectful. Wow. That's what I don't get. Like, and how long have you guys been dating? And I'm talking from the first time you started to pursue her. All right. I'll tell you 9 months or so. Damn, Jesus. She could have had a baby already. Okay, let's see. All right, can the night that they go to the hotel in March to get away from New Jersey, will Lee commit to Andrew? Will Lee, I'm asking Jeremiah, because she gave me a different answer than him. So much respect for you, real, because some guys nowadays are damn dogs. Right, a lot of men would have gotten it from other people and then waited a long game for this girl. They would have done the girl dirty. It's exactly, it shows so much. And you're only what, 24? Gonna turn 25, right? All right. We're getting no cards. No cards. Why is this so hard for you, Lee? Why is this so hard for you to answer? She's like saying words like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Being, quote, committed isn't going to change anything. If we both feel the same about each other, what does a label mean? But here's the deal. I asked like this. I asked with the pendulum. She said yes. She said yes. I asked Jeremiah, and what did you say, Jeremiah? I'm not moving this. This is him. He's changing it from a yes to a big circle, and then he will give you his answer. I don't have to do anything. See that? No. So she said yes, and he said no, she's not. So I want to see why. What? Why is she saying these things? What is the holdup? Because you know what she said yes to? We all know what this is. The Ace of Wands. She said that night she is prepared to do the deed. And Jeremiah said, she's telling the truth. She's anticipating that happening. But when you talk about commitment, she tries to go off the beaten path of, why do we need that label? Why does he need the commitment? What do you mean? Why does he need it? He needs it because he's a human being who has been patient and kind and respectful. And by March, it's been 10 months. What do you mean? Why does he need it? You know? So the cards are, she's saying these words: if it's not broke, don't fix it. Why do we need the labels? Putting a label on it isn't going to make us stay together. To keep her opinions open so she doesn't get hurt. I like that, actually makes sense. Oh, I believe you, Marissa. Guys are just dogs and only want meaningless sex. Yeah. So, no, I think you hit on something, Marissa, that maybe I don't think her options are open. I think she only wants to be with Andrew. But I think that she can say that she's keeping them open, or that they don't need the label because she is afraid to get hurt. That could be it. And they are in their early, well, mid-20s, I think. So what she's showing is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is conflict, competition, jealousy, arguments. And she's like, if we know that we are soulmates, we know that we're going to be true to each other, if we know that we're going to, you know, love each other and treat each other right, like, why does he need this from me? And I'm telling her that, Crystal, yeah, my gut was saying no. She isn't going to, but I'm not mentioning commitment again until she brings it up. Exactly. Make her come to you because she knows what you want. You wanted it months ago. And you took the step back and you respected it. You went with flow, and things are continuing. So, one thing I could say is she's not dating anybody else. She doesn't have eyes for anybody else. She definitely doesn't want you with anybody else. So the commitment is there. It's just that she has whatever she's told you that is private, something about seeing divorce a lot in her life, maybe when she was young. I don't know. Having broken relationships, broken trust. So she is a wounded bird. Um, well, because he and her were talked about it and months ago, and he asked her to be his girlfriend and she said no. So why did he continue? He continued because he knows what I'm saying is true. She wants it all from him and him only, trust me. But yeah, she's hard to access. She is she's got Mount Fortress surrounding her. Even though she wants all of the love that Andrew gives her, it's like she's terrified of that love. She's terrified of accepting love and giving it. Yep. Ever since she said no, I pulled back. I was too invested in her, not reciprocated. Exactly. So that's why it's like she's saying, I'm ready to do the deed when we go away, but I'm not willing to have the conversation again about commitment at that time. At that time, because I think she's going to be like, just because we have sex, it shouldn't mean that we are committed. Even though she knows in her heart she is committed. and he's committed. And honestly, if she lets this lag too long, she's gonna she's gonna risk losing him. She really is risking a lot, I feel. Time is up, but I hope that gave you somewhat of an answer that you guys are still going to be talking. Um, I'm lagging. That's weird though because she doesn't have sex unless she's in a relationship. Then I don't know. I don't know what is. There's this dilemma of because I'm the same way. Like I'm not gonna do that unless I'm in love and in a relationship. But I also think that this is her answer right now. I think that her answer could change, but she's very guarded, honey. Like this card, the definition of the Eight of Swords is that she's not tied tightly. She has a blindfold on and she knows that she is being wrapped up in that, whatever that is. And she knows that she's in a circle of swords. So in her mind, she feels trapped. But really, it's not tight. She can easily get her hands out of there, unblind herself, and walk through the swords. But the card is like they feel trapped by having to think about that. So it's like right now, she told me yes and yes. Yes to sex and yes to committing. But when I ask Jeremiah, he says no to commitment. That's good. Reading books to help her. That was always a good it- those books that you guys mentioned like 6 years ago. You know what I'm talking about. There was a bunch of books out you and Rob and people would talk about that were really good. So there's definitely effort. I'm telling you, she doesn't want anybody else. And I know that that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I do think that Andrew would agree with me. Ooh, did you really? Okay, Marissa, you're up next. Or am I still lagging, honey? Drew, am I lagging? Oh yeah, there's nothing, even though she might not want to have the commitment talk. Okay, good. I'm not lagging. Marissa, try to log out and come back in. If it's not lagging for real, then it's not lagging. I love that you did that. Yes. No, you shouldn't be worried at all. And honestly, I feel that Jeremiah is just, he knows that she has these trust issues. Hmm. Definitely. But I almost feel like this is what okay, I'm going to say this because of what you said about being in a commitment and not having sex with somebody. I think that that night will go, okay, good. I think that night, sorry, my voice is from doing the reading and then on here, my voice is going out. Hold on. And still being sick. I think that right now, getting asked that question, she was kind of like, but she was like, yes. She did answer yes. Jeremiah's going deeper, right? So Jeremiah's seeing the hesitancy, but right, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that night is going to go good. And in her head, She's only seeing you, you're only seeing her. And actually, that's the truth. Technically, it's the truth. But I see that that happens organically. And then she brings up the conversation, but not the same night. I see that we should look into that before March, before you go. But I see that she doesn't want to put a label on it just so that you guys could go there. She wants you guys to go there because she trusts you and wants to be with you and loves you. And then at a different time, shortly after, she will come to you and say, why didn't you bring up commitment? You're going to be like, hey, you told me to kind of back off, you know? And then we can do that after Marissa. Okay. And then okay, so let's go to Marissa. Marissa, honey, because I want to get off by 8. She told me she will come to me and ask me to be her boyfriend. There you go. There's the answer. When she feels it in her soul that it's time and it's on her terms and that you're going to say yes, that's all you need to know. Well, we're in the energy. We might as well do your second question. Marissa, are you okay with that? Since I'm in his energy and he wants to ask this question, I need Marissa to okay that. It'll only be 10 minutes. I won't go over. Okay, thank you, Marissa. Okay, real, send in the $20. But if there's still nothing after a year, oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry. But like at my age, after a year, I better be engaged, if not married. But I'm a lot older than you, so you could do things differently. Okay, so the question is, what was the question? I'm so sorry. It was, write the question. I know what the question is, but write it exactly how you wanted me to ask it. Since we're in the energy, we'll just start it now. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into the second question for Andrew. The question, I believe, is, will Lee commit to Andrew after they go in March to stay at a hotel to get away from New Jersey? When will it happen and what will she say? I think I'm right on that. All right, I'm starting the time. As soon as you send it in, I will start the time. The same. After we go out and enjoy ourselves, will she commit? When will it happen? If you just want to know yes or no and when will it happen, then just send me 15. If you want, okay, yeah, let's just do a full question. Thank you, I got it. Here we go. All right, so after Andrew and Lee go out and enjoy themselves in March when they go to the hotel to get away from New Jersey, will she commit and when will it happen? Thank you, appreciate it. Starting the 10 minutes. All right, so let's get right back into it. Lee, will you commit after you spend the night? Have this beautiful night. I got it, thank you. Have this beautiful night with Andrew in March. Will you commit to him? Tell us anything that you're thinking, anything, uh, any details, and also when will you be doing this? And Jeremiah, if you need to kind of like give us specifics, go ahead. All right, here we go. Oh, I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is travel. That's going out of town. So that's showing us that we're going to March right now. Okay. So it starts with the Seven of Wands, which the Seven of Wands is like she's in defense mode. She's got that fortress up. She's non committing, right? And it goes from that. Then you guys spend that day, that night together. And then it goes to the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is her mind starts going, right? Like I connected with him on another level. And so now it's starting to get me to really think about this relationship and what I want out of it going forward. Okay. So then it shows the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, to the King of Pentacles. So what she's saying right here is she's going to start seeing that you have given a lot of time, a lot of, let's see, she's been constantly saying she needs to get out of Jersey. So I know this time is going to happen. Exactly. Good. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. Unlike last time. Yes. So she's like, she's going to start thinking about it. She's going to start going, I wonder, like, while we were there, why didn't he bring up us having a label? Why didn't he bring it up? And it's a good thing though. It's like, wow, like either he doesn't want to commit to me, which she knows is not true, or he's like really holding back, right? He's like really trying to be as respectful and patient as he possibly can. And she's like, I want to reward his good behavior. Um, the fact that you're coming up as the King of Pentacles in her eyes shows that you are stability to her. You are comfort to her. You put in time, effort. The King of Pentacles has his shit together. And you know what this card means? Commitment. The Hierophant is vows, whether it is exactly, exactly, absolutely. It's either vows like people getting married or people, I use it just as the term commitment. So it's pretty crazy that this was the fifth card that came out. So first, she's going to think of all the bad things that can happen, right? It's going to go through her mind. He could cheat on me. He could leave me. He could hurt me. And then she's going to be like, but he never has. And oh no, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. But I get it. I get it. Because anybody who would hear that would be like, fool, what are you wasting your time for? Go be with somebody else. She ain't worth it. Da, 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 da. It's all negativity. So you told your mother you're together. I love it. Well, yeah, you're going to tell her that instead of like everything that's going on. Exactly. It puts you in a negative mindset 100%. The Empress, she's going to be like, I need to take all of these worries away and not reward him for his behavior, but like she's gonna finally like have this moment of he was never gonna walk away. And when he should have walked away, he didn't. And I'm not an easy person to be with. I'm a little bratty. I'm a little distant. I'm difficult. Like, and I know that. So I know. I think she'd mentally say that to herself to reward it. Okay, because she's saying it to the Empress. The Empress is like putting it out there that like he treats me like the Empress. The Empress is God's land, right? God's land is the most beautiful thing we can ever design. So she feels like you put her on a pedestal. Um, and so she's like, the least I can do is ask him to be my boyfriend. Looking back of all these months and all of the ups and downs and pushing him away and pulling him in and all of these things that I've done, like I need to finally just feel comfortable with knowing he's not going to hurt me. I'm okay. He will protect me. And I need to go to him and I need to put the offer on the table. I need to think of a cute way like he did for me. That's the word. That's the word. She's a brat. She's difficult. Look, I'm a brat. Like, I get it. I know brats. I know brats, and she's a brat, and she's difficult, and she's demanding, and she is hard, but she's worth it. She's worth it. Oh my God. So her heart, I feel what they feel. I know that I just spoke something that like struck her because her heart, it feels like my heart is beating out of my chest. Um, she's saying this. This is something that she is going, yep. This is something she's going to have an aha moment about once you guys leave the hotel. It's going to be any time after that. I'm going to get the timing right now because we're almost out of time. I got a minute. But this is saying before he walks away from me, I need to ask him to be my boyfriend, or I'm going to risk him walking away. I'm going to risk him being attracted to somebody else. I'm going to risk not taking this more seriously sooner. And I'm going to be sitting and watching him walk away and end up with some other amazing girl. She goes, the last thing I want to say before timing is that I'm afraid to be the difficult girlfriend who a guy invests everything in, and then I end up teaching him how to be with whoever his future wife is. I have a fear of being the girlfriend before the wife that gets them ready for their wife. So that's her insecurity. Let me get timing really quick. When will this happen? It won't happen very far after the. So I don't know when you're going in March. I'm going from the day that you guys spend the night. I'm going to tell you how long after, okay? Because this happens, this epiphany, time's up. This epiphany happens after you guys spend the night together. And on your drive home, she's thinking in her head, why didn't he ask me about commitment? And let her stir. Let her stir. Don't bring it up. If she tries to in a passive aggressive way, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. She'll bring it up within 1 month, 0 to 4 weeks. She'll bring it up pretty freaking quick. Because she's going to be like, well, she does owe it to you. And I need you to remember that, because in the car, I can feel that she's going to start to pick at you. And because she's trying to push you, she's trying to see why didn't he do what I thought he was going to do, which was, if we're going to be intimate, we need to be together. She's going to be reeling, and you need her to stay in that headspace because she does owe it to you. So 0 to 4 weeks. Okay, Marissa, I'm going straight to you. I'm going to take a 3-minute break, and then I'm going straight to you. So from the day that you guys go to that hotel, I think it's going to be much quicker than a month. I think it's going to be pretty quick. And you're going to remember this, and you're going to text me or come online, and you're going to say she did exactly what you said in the car or in the hotel that night. Something. She's going to pick at you. But that means it's going the right direction. And just ignore it. Don't feed into it. Okay, 3 minutes. Yes, that's why I think it's going to happen super quick, but I don't want to be wrong on my timing. So 0 to 4 weeks, but I think it's going to happen very quickly, like within a week. She has no idea the cries I had to my best friends when I got ejected. You just hurt my heart for you. I'm so sorry. She's been the hardest, no matter how many people I've read for. She's been the most difficult person being with. Hell, oh, when you did the big heart, the dimensional heart, and you asked her, oh, hell yeah. Hell no, you can never do that. You can't risk it again. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Aw, Andrew, I love you. You didn't deserve that.
Luxury, of course, it means the status quo. People like those because they like things that make them look good. They got a reputation.
Here's a video I want to send you. I'll be there in 2 minutes.
They got a reputation to keep up. Duh. You misunderstand. Sometimes people use their mind. And as a habit allows you to back and forth, playing both sides. Just like Libra. Swung it.
Carolyn,
Yes.
I'll be off in 20 minutes and I'll shut it off.
What?
I'll be off in 20
Okay.
and I'll shut it off because I'm so hot in here. Oh, one more minute. Carolyn?
Sorry. Oh, yeah. I got some, and it was the wrong thing. It was the
You got the
non-dairy.
non-dairy, but this is the one I gave you that you really like.
Yeah.
Okay, so put it on the.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, that's she did. She was so nice to me. Just, you don't have to eat it tonight, but whenever you want. If you want it, take it. You're welcome. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Okay, you guys, are you back? No, I'm back. Okay. Aww. Bawled my eyes out, so no way in hell I'm good asking. I remember pulling me over in the highway. Pulling over. Who pulled you over? Called my best friend and started crying. Marissa, are you here? I'm so tired. I didn't think I'd be online so long. You pulled over. Okay, Marissa, I'm sorry, honey. What was your first question? Did you get the video I sent you? It's fucking hilarious. I'm sending it to all my friends. LOL. What was a Capricorn? A tow truck. What did you say? You're in, you're out, you're about making your money, and all about making your money. I'm online right now. I will text you tomorrow. I love you. Good night. Allie's like, the cyber truck for mine. And she goes, the cyber truck for Leo. Because it's all about me. Look over here. Yours was the funniest. Sorry, hold on. Real. I don't think I could play this online because I think it's illegal or something. But send me your Instagram reel because I want to send you this. It's hilarious. It showed what I already follow the guy, but like my daughter must have also found him. And it's Scorpio. If any zodiacs could be cars, what would they be? And sorry. Wait, what was Cancer again? The bus? The bus. No, it was a minivan. It was a minivan for the Cancer. And for Marissa, it was that scary, what did he say? The scary van. The van where you have no windows. And it's the kidnapper van. A scary motherfucking Scorpio van. I can't handle it.
Okay, I'll send it to you, Andrew, when I'm done. Okay, your first question. Sorry, let's get serious. All right, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in for these questions for Marissa. Let's get rid of all of the energy that was before her. And let's do her first question. Her regular first question is, Greg, please come back, or please come in. Please come back. Please come in. And what are your feelings, emotions, thoughts, energy towards Marissa, about Marissa? And let's start the clock. That's so funny. I hear the minivan. But I'm a cyber fucking truck, dude. I saw one of those on the street, and me and my mom were like, that's here? What the hell? We were like on the freeway. We're like, what in the world is that? Never saw that thing in my life. Until now. Until then, and then now. All right, here we go, Greg. Please come in, Greg. Let's get as much psychic information as possible from you. What are your current feelings, thoughts, energy, emotions for Marissa? All right. How are you feeling towards Marissa? Okay, so he's feeling very lonely right now. His first card is the Hermit. So let's start digging. The Hermit, looking for peace, trying to find peace, because the Hermit is holding a lantern. So even though the Hermit is alone and lonely, they're looking for enlightenment. They're looking for answers in their life. Whoa. The Ten of Swords. Let's see what comes next. All matters in tarot. What matters is what card goes to the next card, that goes to the next card, that goes to the next card, that tells the story. Okay? Hello? Hello?
Crystal, can you pause that for like 2 seconds?
Yeah?
There's people roaming around in my yard. I'm going to give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all live on a road or? Yeah, I have just a few houses. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for noticing it, because I was welcome. Is it? Oh. That's middle. Oh my God, I'm gonna spray me. I would go leave it towards going towards the bluff. There's a lot of ranches out there. You could probably I don't know, toss them in the. Yeah. Make sure you don't get sprayed. Oh yeah. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Okay, sorry, I wasn't watching the reading because a skunk got ran over and ran into our yard.
What?
Yeah, and there was people in our yard, and I was like, "Can I help you?"
Right?
And they're like, "Oh, we saw a skunk get hit, and it ran into your yard, and it went into my backyard."
What?
So they got it with a towel, and they were like, I think I'm gonna. They covered it with the towel, and they're like, we're gonna put it in a box and probably go like throw it somewhere. It's not dead, but it's very much alive.
Oh my God.
She's gonna be a little overnight it. And she was like, I'm gonna overnight it and sit there. Get out of control. Like, let it go.
Are you kidding? It's a skunk. Either go take a knife to its throat and put it out of its misery. Like, you don't keep, it's not a dog. I thought you were talking about a dog.
No, it was a skunk.
Yeah, what are you saving a skunk for? That's like saying that a possum got ran over and is half alive.
Exactly.
And they're gonna wait till tomorrow.
A baby. My dad put it in the trap, and we went like down the road to like where it's like grass and like the woods kind of like brush, and he threw it over there because obviously we're not gonna keep it. Like,
what the fuck? It's not a dog.
I know, but I got so like defensive. I was like, can I help you? Like, open the door, like, because they were with flashlights in our yard. Like,
oh my God.
Like, at least knock.
Okay, you're on speaker, so come back on the. I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, I'll be okay.
Okay. Okay, Marissa, when you get back, say, okay, you're back. All right. I'm going to start the time over because I don't think you saw any of it. That was crazy. But I do have to do this quickly back to back because I have the AC on and I don't want to get. Okay. So I'm going to start. Okay. So I'm going to start over. So, Greg, what are your feelings for Marissa? What are your current emotions, thoughts, right? So we started with the hermit, and like I said, it's feeling very much like he feels alone. And I'm just gonna say what I said earlier. The lantern is there because even though they're alone and they're lonely and they don't really feel like they have anybody. This could also be being low vibrational or depressed. And having the lantern is like trying to look for enlightenment about something that is going on with him. And like I said, it depends on what card goes to that card, that goes to that card, to that card, to that card to tell the story. That's how tarot works, right? It's not just you pull out cards and then one goes here and one goes there. Like, if you do it right, listen to me. So, the Ten of Swords, I am not feeling the Ten of Swords is you. Okay? But you are next. This was the third card that I had pulled when you said to hold on and call me. Okay? So, let's see what comes after that because it could just mean the death of something. It doesn't have to be you. So let me see what the ending is. Because if I read this and I was just a tarot reader and not a psychic, I would be like, oh, he's sad about an ending with you. But I don't feel that's it. That's not the energy I feel. So let's see. See, he's depressed. Whoa. He's not in a good place. And I said earlier that he's trying to find peace and he's trying to find answers to something. So we just need to continue to pull cards to see if we can figure out the clues that are going to tell us the answer. The next card is the Five of Cups, being disappointed. Now this kind of is starting to make me feel that it is about you. Okay? Because the next card after that is the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. And then the Seven of Pentacles is not being able to stop thinking about this. And then it goes the Magician to the Hangman to the Ace of Swords. So this is about you. Okay. But it's questions about you. It's not a choice, it's not a determination. This is so right now, whatever he's going through in his life, it's making him a little depressed. And in that low vibrational, depressed state of mind, he's starting to think about you and what could have been with you. And the fact that there is not a relationship right now with you. And it's showing regret, it's showing heartbreak, it's showing that he doesn't know where you stand. If he kind of is like, God, if I had the luxury of asking her that same question, what does she currently feel about me? Emotions, thoughts, energy, feelings, right? So he's kind of flipping it and being like, I would want to ask her the same question. Does she think that finding out, like, has she found out that I got married? And if she has she chosen to accept that and move forward with me in the rearview mirror? I would pour it out, all out on the line. Exactly. So I think he's a little sad, and whatever's going on around him or to him or with him, which I think it's the second, what is it? What is it called? The second, oh my God, I'm trying to say like second thoughts. Yes, second thoughts of getting married. That he should have thought about it longer, harder, instead of running and jumping into this. And what he can't get off of his brain is like right now, there's the hangman. There's been the hangman to the ace of swords means that there's been a delay in communication between the two of you. And so he is starting to think about reaching out to you. So all of this like sadness, yes, just pump the brakes. You don't have to. First of all, you moved in. Ugh, whatever. Then you got engaged. Why did you then rush in to that? It's like, what is the rush? And even if there was a reason, it's not a good enough reason if you haven't thought it through. So this is showing that he is hoping that if he becomes the magician and he reaches out to you, because the ace of swords is it's not just a talk, Marissa. It is like when you said lay it all, pull it all, pour it all out on the line. That is what this is. This is also a time, usually it's a new month. So it wouldn't be in February. It would be in a new month. Okay. But usually it's 30 days timing. To me, that feels a little soon, but you never know. His message popped up in my memories today. Oh, how sad. Could it have popped up in his as well? You know how sometimes it pops up and you like had tagged somebody, but if you don't tag, it doesn't come up, right? Okay. So let's see. What else do we have? We have 1 minute. Let's see. Okay. So when he reaches out, this is his intentions. Okay, these are his intentions. The 2 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. He is hoping and praying that you're not with anybody. And even if you were, he's hoping that your connection is stronger. He wants to see if there's an option on the table for you to have any kind of a happy future. And he's like, how am I supposed to contact her? And be like, yeah, I'm married, but like, I miss you. He's like, how would she take that? And so yeah, see, hold on, I just put it back, but it just came out. There it is. All right, that was the end of this one. Okay. The 4 of Wands to the Justice is that he's worried that you do know that he got married. And this is how he feels about it. The 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords energy is that he's scared that that would make you be like, dude, why are you even calling me? Why are you even like thinking about me? He thinks that you would be like, not disgusted, but not happy, you know. All right, let me read it. That was time's up, anyways. What's your second question, honey? Wait, when was this? Wait, this message pop. Oh, this is the message popped up in your memories today. Want to know my true feelings? Yeah. Wow. When we were talking back then and we had stopped talking in between. Holy shit. He really does give emotion. Like that. That's a lot of emotion right there. I think that now he's like, I'm in a situation where the person exactly is right here next to me. And I don't feel all of these things for her. I feel a lot for her. I feel like there's a deep friendship for her and a love for her, but not like that. That was worth the 6-hour risk. Not the risk, the 6-hour distance. It was that is worth it. I don't think, Andrew, if you're on here, I'll respond after I get off, honey, okay? Okay, honey, let's do your last one. I gotta get off because I gotta turn the AC off and I'm still hot. Like I wanted him, nothing else. Yeah, I'll once I eat, I will respond to your text, honey. Okay, Marissa, let's be a 5. Here we go. All right, this is the last one of the night. I'll be on more often, guys. I just needed like a month to myself. And then I got really sick. So, and I have some heart conditions going on and I should not I have what? Nothing. All right, here we go. Let's be a fly on the wall. What's going on between Greg and Emily? Because he's depressed. I think that's the first time that I saw him that low, this low. But it was all about you. It was all about the fact that him making these rash decisions could be known by you by now, and that it could have pushed you further away. And I think, like, thinking of the finality of you two makes him in the Nine of Swords energy, which is good. We need him in that energy. I'm sorry to say that, but we need him in that energy in order to pick up that phone and call you. All right, what's going on in your relationship? Okay, spending time with family. Sorry. When am I speechless? Okay, so first I see this card and I'm like, it's not going to be so bad, right? It's going to be okay. The Ten of Pentacles, that's spending a lot of time with family or a lot of time together. Then I get 3 more cards and I'm like, say what? 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Moon. These 3 cards show that to her face, he's acting like nothing's wrong. To their family, friends, he's acting like nothing's wrong. But on the inside, he is looking for options to get out of this relationship. The 7 of Cups is options. The 6 of Cups is an X, okay? And it is making her his ex. Making her his ex. And the Moon, that he's keeping this a secret. Like, even from his own family. What is the Moon clarified by? What is the Moon? You know that paper he signed? He's thinking about how to get out of that. Holy shit. I can't make this shit up. The 3 of Pentacles, if the 3 of Pentacles was by itself, it's about signing a document, or a lot of people say working things out, okay? But right there, 2 people signing a document that is being presented by somebody and acknowledged, right? So that it's real. He's trying to get out of this. Yes. If you'll send 20, I'll do it. If you send the 20, I'll do it. Or when you send it, I'll do it. I'm sorry. Okay, the Moon. The Moon is that he is secretly thinking of options and ways to get out of this. Now, there is no such thing in Texas, or really anywhere but Vegas, to have an annulment. You, like, even me, I married a guy for a day. I did a Britney bitch, and I married a guy for a day, and I went down to the courthouse and I was like, I want to get an annulment. And they were like, did he put a gun to your head and make you marry him? And I'm like, no, but he had a micro penis that he didn't tell me about. and they said you have to get formally divorced. I was 20 years old. And then I married my husband. It was crazy. He has to wait 6 months. He has to wait 6 months before what? There should be, like, I will Google that shit. There should be no annulment anywhere but Vegas in the US. It'll have to be a dissolution of marriage. He has to wait 6 months to file? Wow, that's even worse. Okay, so let's see what else comes out in this reading. Okay. He feels trapped. Okay. He feels trapped. He no longer feels like they're meant to be. And you know what? Maybe that's why in the first question, the reading is like he's depressed. It's not going to feel good to try to get out of a marriage, you know? It's not good to like miss your ex Marissa and be thinking about her while you're in this mess. So we could completely understand his mindset, right? Like he is burdened beyond belief, and it's showing. The 10 of Wands is being burdened. Uh he's been thinking about this for the last 0 to 4 weeks. This is something that's been on his mind. He feels like he's missing out on other things or other people, aka you, because the card that comes with this card is the star, and the card that comes with the star is the Ace of Cups. So he feels like he married somebody that he lacks like true love with. He loves her. There's a part of him, like human being to human being, he loves her. But is he like madly in love with her? No way. No way. So, thank you, honey. Okay. So the devil is here, which I think is that he feels bad. He feels horrible. He doesn't want to have these feelings. But part of it is about protecting himself and wanting to not get down the road further and continue making mistakes or rash decisions, rushing into things. I think he finally is like, I gotta like snap out of it. He's telling me, like, snap out of it. Be smart. Make smart moves, like make smart decisions. I'm like he's almost appalled at himself for like not only is he doing the wrong things for him, he's also doing the wrong things. It's gonna hurt her like hell, you know? So he's got all of these emotions going around. And it, this came up earlier, and I don't know why. I think that he's thinking of you. Okay, Seven of Swords is about lying, cheating, betrayal. Justice, that's got to be marriage. So this makes me feel like he's thinking about you and thinking of like, I'm not the type of guy who's going to be cheating on my wife. Yet I can't get Marissa out of my mind. That is like this, like he finally like is showing me like he pulled the wool over his, like he took the blindfold off. You know what I mean? He finally sees things for what it is. Okay, we'll do your last question now. The last question, can you, oh, you said it right there. Okay, I'm going to go straight into that. Okay, so the next question, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come back in. We're really engaged with Greg and very in tune with him today. The question is, Marissa wants to ask if he's talked to Larry and if he's talked to him about leaving her and what Larry said about it. All right, got it. Okay. So in Texas, you have to be married for 6 months before you could file. And then do you have to wait 6 months? Like here, I could file the next day if I wanted to. And then I wouldn't get divorced for 6 months after filing. So it's obviously different in different states. But I was so like, had no common sense. Here to get an annulment. Did you put a gun against your head? No. I had to full on file and go through a divorce. I was like, what? And I should have kept that ring. It was such a fucking nice ring. Very expensive. Very nice jewelry place that we have here. And he was like the best guy ever. But like, I'm sorry. That was the reason why I divorced him. No wonder why he wanted to wait until marriage. All right, Larry, come through. Have you talked to Larry, Greg, about this decision about wanting to leave your spouse? And if you did, what did Larry say when you told him? So Larry is one of his friends that you knew about? Oh, wow. Absolutely, yes. Let's see. Okay, so I'll start here. So he told Larry that the Five of Swords is the worst card in the deck. The Seven of Swords is the second worst. Seven of Swords is about betrayal, lying, cheating, scheming. The Five of Swords is worse. The Five of Swords is those two people, if you're watching, hopefully you're watching, the two people that are walking away that got stabbed by this guy, it were his friends. They thought that they were friends or family or a spouse, let's say, and they trusted him. So if you think about it, Greg feels bad because he proposed and he went through with the marriage. And so to end it would utterly destroy her. And he knows it. He's like, I'm somebody she's supposed to trust. I'm somebody that she's supposed to walk up to, even if I'm holding 5 swords. She doesn't think I'm going to stab her. She thinks I love her. But as soon as she walks up to me, I stab her. And she walks away bleeding. And I'm kind of looking back and not doing anything. And I'm holding the rest of the swords because I'm going to use them. Basically, because I'm going to use them. That is mean. I don't mean to laugh about divorce, okay? But the Emperor is showing that he is choosing to stand up and make a decision, but not before he goes through all of the emotions of what it would do to her, what it would do to her family, what it would do to him, what it would do to his family. And so he needed to lean on a friend to because he's keeping this a secret. So even when I said from his mom and brother, that live in the house, he's keeping this shit on the DL. They know that his personality has been different recently. They can see that he's not doing great, but when they ask him, he just, he just masks it. But to his friend, he needs one person to go to. So this is the person he chose. And it says he chose one person, the hermit, one person to tell that he was thinking, contemplating the Four of Wands would be his marriage. It's a relationship, but if you're married, it's marriage. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from that marriage, okay? That relationship. And the reason being the Knight of Swords. He rushed in. Fools rush in. So what did Larry say? We did half the time. Half the time has already gone to, yes, he talked to Larry and what he said. So what did Larry say in return? Larry, what did you say to Greg? What did Larry, what did you say to Greg about this? Okay, so I'm hearing him. I probably don't even need cards. I'm gonna close my eyes. Dude, bro, whatever he calls him, you need to be 1000% sure. You cannot bring this up unless you are ready for shit to hit the fan. Her mom and her together are going to be a massive emotional catastrophe. You're going to be letting down a lot of people. So just think about it. He's basically giving him he goes, if you would have come to me and asked me, which you did actually, he's saying he did. He goes, if you would have came to me and listened to me when you asked if I was rushing to get married, and I told you yes, that you needed to think about it more, that she's not going anywhere, you guys own a house together, there's no need to rush it, that you need to put in more time to see if this is a person, because marriage should be forever. So now that you didn't listen to me and you went through with it, like now you have to have the repercussions of your choice. That doesn't mean you have to stay with her, but that means you need to not make a quick decision. You need to really feel this, and you need to make the best decision for you and for her. Do not stay with her because she's going to have a complete mental breakdown. It's going to happen. He said, don't stay for her for those reasons. Get her help, like get her mom and her friends and people lined up. Like they're actually showing me, who Tom Sandoval is, right? Yes, it's ugly, but shit happens. Okay, you know who Tom Sandoval is, right? Like, what was I gonna say about him? Okay, so what was I gonna say about Tom? Fuck. If I remember it, I'll text it to you later. But like, don't make these freaking decisions quickly and then like be the worst hated person ever. Like, don't stay with her on account of she won't be able to be with. Oh, I know what it was. When when Tom Sandoval told uh Sheena that day, like she said that she would commit suicide if I ever left her. And Sheena goes, that's when you call all of us. You call her brother, you call her parents, you call all of us, you walk out the door, you leave her because that's what you cheated on her. I'm not saying he did, but it's not the same case. But you cheated on her. You need to leave her because that's the right thing to do, and we will be here to pick up the pieces. So I think that Larry just said, like, make sure that she has people who are going to be there for her, but it can't be you. So time's up. But basically, he just said, and I think that that is maybe why he is so emotional right now because he's really trying to make this decision with his heart. But there's also a part of Greg that I've seen throughout the time that we've been doing readings that scares me a little bit. It scares me a little bit that he is a good guy and he doesn't want to be a bad guy. So I'm hoping he chooses with his heart because I don't think he's supposed to be with her forever. Whether you two end up together or not, I don't think they're supposed to be together. I just hope that he doesn't put her before himself, if that makes sense. Like to spare her emotion and grief and like a mental breakdown. I think that he needs to choose what's best. And if he can't be a great husband to her, then he needs to remove himself. And that's the best case scenario in this situation. So, and then I think that he's also dealing with like, I still have feelings for Marissa, and where do I stand there? Yeah, because then he'll still be unhappy for years. Yes. To come and then hold resentment towards her. 100%. 100%. I just think that they were better meant to meet as friends. And I think she's a nice girl, but honestly, if she cries as much as we see, yep, exactly. If she cries as much as we see, she's not happy. She has to get real with herself. She needs a lot of therapy. And honestly, I think everybody could use some therapy. Therapy is not bad. And I think that if she's not on like an antidepressant, she definitely, I hate to like put that out there, but actually, no, I am going to let everybody know right now that I am adding. I took a month off to figure out. That was the end of your question, just to let you know. Okay. Um, I'll actually do a YouTube short video tomorrow to let everybody know. But I am going to be talking and spreading mental health. I think I've already told you, Marissa. Um, I have a list this long just on me. I'm going to be talking about anxiety, depression, um, PTSD, insomnia, OCD, ADHD, bipolar. And one thing that, a lot of people don't know about me is my agoraphobia. So I do think that I let you know that, but I'm going to be letting everybody kind of see who I am after 6 years of being on here. I'll still be the psychic. I'll still be doing personal readings, still be online doing readings. But I just want to incorporate mental health. I want to bring awareness to it, and I want to bring a safe environment for people to come in, talk about it if they want to, listen if they just want to listen and watch, that's totally fine. But I'm going to do a YouTube short tomorrow announcing it. Okay, good night, guys. It is like 2 hours later than I wanted to be on. But that happens, and I had fun, and I hope you had good readings. And I thank you so much, and have a good night. And Marissa, I know you probably had a really busy day at work, so I hope you have time off soon. And I hope you get a good night of sleep. Tell your mom, your brother, your dad, I love your family so much. And if Andrew's still on here, after I get some food in me, I will message you back. And whoever else is on here. Good night, guys. And thank you for watching. See you later. My aunt just passed away. Oh, okay, baby girl. Okay, honey. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're going to be with your family this weekend. I love you.